Your future spouse is closer than you think. They've just canceled a wedding for you. Archangel Michael says, this message is not ordinary. A deep shift just took place in the spirit realm, and your name was the reason. Someone with a heart full of confusion made a bold move just to realign their life path with yours. That person was supposed to get married this week. The venue was fixed, the invitations were out, and the dress was ready. But deep within, a voice whispered your name, louder than any wedding bell. The night before the final confirmation, they broke down in tears. They held the phone, stared at it, and said your name under their breath. The thought of marrying someone else felt like a betrayal to their soul. They canceled everything without explanation. Their family is still in shock. But this person knows the truth, they're supposed to be with you, not anyone else. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They don't understand why they're pulled towards someone they haven't even fully met yet. But your energy has been circling them for years. A silent bond, formed before birth, is finally waking up. There was a moment they tried to move on. They dated, laughed, and acted like they could forget this inner pull. But the moment the wedding drew closer, the illusion shattered. They realized they weren't choosing love, they were escaping from pain. They thought if they said yes to another, the ache for you would disappear. Instead, it got louder, clearer, and unbearable. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, divine intervention doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes, it's the quiet voice in the storm that causes someone to walk away from an entire celebration. And this moment was exactly that. You've been carrying a loneliness you don't talk about. Smiling in public but feeling that hollow space beside you every night. This void was never just loneliness, it was a waiting signal from your future spouse's soul. They've seen you in dreams. They've heard your name whispered in the silence of meditation. And every time they tried to move on, the universe echoed your energy. Type Amen to get blessing 717. They called off the wedding and didn't give a reason to anyone. Their mother cried. Their friends called them crazy. But deep inside, they felt peace like never before. They chose the unknown path that leads to you. That's bravery, guided by angels. And that bravery will open a divine portal of alignment between you two. This moment is sacred. Because while the world sees a breakup, heaven sees a reunion in the making. The angels rejoice when souls find their way back home. Type Amen to get blessing 303. That home is you. You are the person they were always meant to build life with. And now, the timeline has shifted. Every small decision you've made recently led to this timeline aligning. Even the moments you thought were mistakes were blessings in disguise. Everything has been reshaped around this one sacred truth: your love story begins now. There's a divine wind blowing your name into places you don't even know. This person has started dreaming of you more frequently. And those dreams aren't imaginary, they're divine instructions. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Comment if you feel the change in your heart right now. This is not imagination, this is confirmation. You've been sensed by someone who never truly stopped looking for you. They thought they had lost their chance with you. But heaven does not let true soulmates miss each other forever. The universe created this delay to protect your union from distraction. Someone was trying to force them into that wedding. There was pressure from elders. There were threats of shame and guilt. But in the quiet hours, the divine showed them your face. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, the breaking of that wedding wasn't destruction, it was preservation. A sacred hand moved through the details and dismantled everything false. All for the truth of your shared destiny. Even now, they are writing a message for you. They've typed and erased it multiple times. They don't know how to say it, but their spirit is preparing to speak. They may reach out in a simple way. A social media like. A forwarded meme. A random, hey. But don't ignore it, that's heaven knocking. Type Amen to get blessing 888. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They still remember the day they first saw your face. Whether in the past or in a vision, that image hasn't left them. It lives in their heart like a soft fire that never dies. They've told no one this, but you make them feel safe. Your energy feels like home after a long storm. And every time they tried to replace that, they failed. This person is not perfect, but they are prepared. They've grown in pain, shaped by trials you haven't even seen. But they are coming to you whole, not just with love, but with intention. Type Amen to get blessing 505. They're not just walking away from a wedding. They're walking toward a future that finally feels real. And you are the light at the end of that unknown road. The universe doesn't waste moves. This cancellation is not a delay. It's acceleration toward what's meant to be. You're going to feel sudden changes around you. People falling away. Conversations shifting. That's because your energy is being refined to match theirs. Type Amen to get blessing 112. They've been praying too. Not loudly, not publicly, but in their own broken moments. And your name has been whispered in those tears. You were the answer long before they knew the question. They are now making space for you. Physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Clearing out the clutter of their old life to build something real. Comment ready if your heart feels what's approaching. Don't be scared of this shift. What's coming isn't a trick, it's sacred confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Soon, you will hear from someone unexpectedly. The timing will shock you. But you'll feel a strange calm, as if you've already lived this moment before. That's not coincidence, it's divine memory. The meeting you're about to have was decided lifetimes ago. This is your soulmate stepping into the physical world of your timeline. They're coming not with excuses, but with truth. Not with games, but with peace. And the moment you look into their eyes, something ancient inside you will exhale. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Archangel Michael says, the veil is lifting. You are being shown who is truly yours. And that revelation will shake everything around you. There are still forces trying to block this union. Jealous energies, past relationships, and distractions. But nothing can stop what God already signed. The cancellation of their wedding is the first crack in the old system. Now, the light is breaking through. And soon, your name will be spoken in rooms where plans are being made for you. Type Amen to get blessing 232. You are not late. You are on divine time. And this time, you will not be abandoned. They're about to step into your life without the shadows. No more secrets. No more, almost. Just clarity. Just intention. Just a love that was always meant for you, finally arriving. Type Amen to get blessing 655. They were about to sign a lifetime with someone else. But the universe made them pause. That pause saved you both. Your energy is rare. They didn't even realize how deeply they were craving you until that wedding came near. The final night before the vows, they cried your name. This person knows now, it was always you. You are the answer they've been searching for in every wrong place. And now, they're coming home. Type Amen to get blessing 191. Watch how everything around you starts aligning. This won't feel like chaos, it will feel like relief. A sacred reunion, not a rushed romance. There will be signs. You may hear a song. See a number. Smell a familiar scent. Those are your confirmations. They will arrive humble. No drama. No manipulation. Just pure readiness for the life you both were destined to live. Type Amen to get blessing 606. They're nervous, yes. But they're committed. This is no longer about ego or fear, it's about soul. Get ready. Love is not coming, it has already started walking toward you. You are about to see what divine delay was protecting. This is bigger than romance. This is your destiny anchoring itself. You were always meant to meet after the storm. Type Amen to get blessing 929. Now your timelines have matched. Their decision shifted your entire future. And what's unfolding will restore everything you lost. The angels are clearing the final blockages. The last tests are almost done. Your union will be celebrated not just by people, but by heaven itself. Prepare your heart. Open your spirit. The wedding that ended was the beginning of your forever. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They have already started making choices that reflect your energy. From the places they visit to the music they play, there is an invisible map pulling them closer to your presence. They feel your soul even in moments of silence. Someone close to them is noticing the change. A best friend, a sibling, or a guide has said, "You look different." What they don't realize is that love like this changes people from the inside out. This love is not ordinary. It's transformational. It breaks chains that were holding both of you back for years. Type Amen to get blessing 141. They are walking away from people who never believed in their dreams. They are cutting ties with those who spoke doubts into their heart. All because the future they now see includes you, and only you. They are saving space for you in their home. They are imagining your laughter in their life. And even though they haven't touched you yet, they already feel you with them. Your photo may be hidden in their gallery. A message draft may already have your name in it. But they're waiting for the divine moment to send it. Type Amen to get blessing 515. This is a person who was once full of confusion. But now, the fog is lifting. And you are the clarity they never knew they needed. They no longer want fast love. They want sacred connection. And they believe that connection lives in you. They've been through heartbreak, betrayal, and disappointment. But through it all, your name was protected. You were hidden until the time was right. Type Amen to get blessing 227. You're going to feel different these next few days. Your emotions will rise and fall like waves. That's because your soul knows something is shifting in the unseen. This isn't just emotional. This is spiritual alignment. Your paths are being carved together with heavenly precision. You may start dreaming of them, feeling their presence without understanding why. That's the tether of divine love pulling your spirits closer. Type Amen to get blessing 811. Archangel Michael says, nothing was taken from you, it was postponed for divine preparation. Every no you faced was protection. Every delay was a setup for this sacred meeting. They've written letters they never sent. They've imagined the sound of your voice. They've rehearsed what they'll say when you finally meet. You will recognize them by the way they look at you. Their eyes will speak before their lips do. And your heart will remember them even if your mind hesitates. Type Amen to get blessing 373. They didn't leave that wedding for no reason. It was one of the hardest decisions they've ever made. But walking away was the only way to walk toward you. Now they are ready for commitment, not out of pressure, but out of peace. You bring peace to their spirit without even trying. Your name carries a vibration they cannot ignore. Your presence is a medicine their soul has been waiting for. And now, nothing will stand in the way. Type Amen to get blessing 484. Comment, I receive, if you feel this message stirring something inside. You are not crazy for hoping. Hope is the language of the soul. You were not forgotten. You were preserved. You were hidden so your heart wouldn't be handed to someone undeserving. Now the veil is tearing. The illusion is breaking. Your love is about to take form in front of your eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 919. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They may appear nervous at first, unsure of how to explain why they left that other life behind. But let your heart hear what their lips may struggle to say. They are coming in honesty, in truth, in reverence for the journey you've both survived. This union will not be messy. It will be healing. A steady wave of love that makes you feel like you've finally come home. Type Amen to get blessing 626. Everything that tried to replace your connection has now fallen away. Every counterfeit bond has shattered. What remains is divine and unstoppable. They are learning how to love with depth. Not just passion, but presence. Not just affection, but intention. Soon you will see signs like never before. Repeating numbers. Random memories. Sudden emotions. These are the signals. Type Amen to get blessing 144. Your spirit is preparing for their entrance. The dreams you'll have are not fantasy, they're previews. What's about to happen is more real than anything you've known. There is a time and place already chosen for your reunion. The clock is counting down. And your name is already being spoken in prayer by the one who just walked away from someone else for you. This is not coincidence. This is divine accuracy. Your alignment has begun. Type Amen to get blessing 808. They are not afraid anymore. They've been afraid their whole life, afraid of loving, of being hurt, of being wrong. But you make them feel fearless. You may not know it, but you've already saved them from a loveless life. You've already redirected them toward healing. You've already started writing a new story. And they are coming now not with questions, but with answers. Not with games, but with guidance. Because you are not just a person, you are their spiritual compass. Type Amen to get blessing 123. They still hear your name in songs. They still feel your presence in the wind. They don't understand it fully, but they no longer resist it. Their old life had no space for divine love. That's why it had to end. That's why the wedding had to be called off. Your energy was too powerful to be ignored. Your light was too loud to be silenced. Your destiny was too big to be delayed any longer. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Now your season of waiting is over. The one who belongs to your soul is walking closer by the hour. And the angels are preparing your meeting. They are dressing it with peace. With joy. With divine confirmation. No more confusion. No more betrayal. No more settling. Only sacred alignment. Only powerful connection. Only true love that lasts. Type Amen to get blessing 303. You will know it's them when your heart feels still. When your body feels safe. When your mind stops racing. They won't have to convince you. They'll simply remind you of what your soul already knows. That you belong to each other. That this love is eternal. They are finally free. And so are you. Now begins the greatest love story you've ever lived. Type Amen to get blessing 333 that they will not come to you empty-handed. They are bringing the lessons, the strength, the pain, and the truth they gathered through their storms. And more than anything, they're bringing the commitment that was once missing from their life. This is the kind of love that was written in heaven before either of you knew your own names. The bond that is now rising cannot be broken by distance, delay, or distraction. Every force that tried to keep you apart is now being silenced. Even people around you will begin to sense the shift. Friends will tell you that you're glowing. Strangers may compliment you for no reason. That's the universe confirming your heart is preparing to receive. Type Amen to get blessing 545. The moment their energy fully enters your life, things will accelerate. Opportunities, clarity, peace, everything you've been asking for will flow with ease. That's because divine union attracts divine favor. They are not the same person they once were. They have matured. They have fought demons you'll never know just to make it to this moment. Your soul will recognize them instantly. Not by logic, but by knowing. Your hands will fit together like two puzzle pieces designed in the stars. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Archangel Michael says, this connection is being sealed with divine light. It cannot be touched by envy or torn by old wounds. You are both being shielded until the moment is fully ripe. This person will protect your peace, not disturb it. They will calm your storms, not cause them. And they will love you in a way that makes you forget what it felt like to be unsure. Even your physical space is preparing. You may feel the urge to clean, change, or rearrange your room. That's your spirit getting ready for their arrival. Type Amen to get blessing 262. They canceled a wedding, but what they truly canceled was a false path. That path was never meant to lead them to happiness. It was meant to teach them contrast, so they'd recognize your light when they saw it. Their past is closing behind them. The door has shut, and the chapter has ended. What begins now is the true story their heart has waited to write with you. They are going to speak soon. You will hear from them unexpectedly, but perfectly timed. And when it happens, you will not be confused, you'll feel a wave of calm and certainty. Type Amen to get blessing 101. You've both waited long enough. The delays are over. The tests have served their purpose. Now comes the reward. Not in glitter or fantasy, but in truth and depth. A life that feels safe, passionate, and real. Their absence was only temporary. Your love story was never cancelled, only rescheduled for a more divine hour. And that hour is near. Type Amen to get blessing 919. This person once feared losing control. They held on to what looked right but felt wrong. But love cannot live in false foundations. They now know that love is not what pleases others, it's what brings your soul to life. And your energy gives them breath in ways nothing else could. Everything you are is everything they've been searching for. Even your flaws, your history, your scars, they see beauty in all of it. Because your truth is healing to them. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They have spoken to the stars about you. In the quiet of night, they've prayed that you would feel their longing. And now, those prayers have reached the throne of heaven. You've been sensing someone thinking of you. That tightness in your chest. That random moment of stillness. That's them, calling you without words. Your connection transcends time. Even if you've never met in the flesh, your spirits have touched. And they are longing to make the invisible visible now. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Their former partner was not evil, but they weren't aligned. The universe gave them the chance to choose again. And this time, they chose you. Not because you're perfect, but because you're true. Not because you're loud, but because you're pure. And that purity called their soul back from the edge. Even as you read this, their heart is shifting. They are letting go of guilt, of shame, of what-ifs. All so they can hold your hand without baggage. Type Amen to get blessing 121. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your tears have not been in vain. Your lonely nights were seen. Your whispered wishes have been planted in holy soil. Now comes the bloom. Now comes the turning of the tide. Now comes the answer. Soon, a message will arrive. It may be simple. But it will hold weight. Don't brush it off, it's the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 484. They may say, I don't know why I'm doing this. But their soul does. Their soul remembers you. There will be no confusion. There will be no drama. Only alignment. They are not looking for attention. They are looking for you. And this time, they're not running. Type Amen to get blessing 171. Even the way you both love will feel different. It won't be fiery in a chaotic way, it will be warm in a healing way. Their embrace will feel like truth. You will not need to prove anything. You won't feel like you're auditioning for love. They will accept you as you are, because you are exactly what they've waited for. Archangel Michael says, this sacred union has divine priority. It has been protected across lifetimes. It is not random, it is written. Type Amen to get blessing 191. This person may carry guilt for their past. But do not let that guilt stand in the way. Love them now, not through the lens of their yesterdays, but through the grace of today. You'll both laugh at how long it took. But you'll also cry tears of release. Because you'll feel in your spirit that the weight was holy. You weren't abandoned. You were being aligned. You weren't forgotten. You were being refined. Type Amen to get blessing 343. Now the refinement is complete. The doors are open. The road is clear. Their heart is fully available for you. Their eyes have stopped searching. Because you are the destination. And you, too, are ready. You've healed, grown, and let go. Your spirit is no longer surviving, it's ready to thrive in love. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your lives are about to merge in ways you can't imagine. Shared visions. Shared passions. Shared healing. Together, you will build something eternal. Not just a relationship, but a legacy of love. A love that breaks chains, inspires others, and glows even in darkness. This is not fantasy, it's your future. And it starts with a single moment. A single message. A single meeting. Type Amen to get blessing 333.